Okay, so we'll study the nose and paranasal sinuses with the material that we have. So this is the anterior aperture of the nose. Okay, what is the shape of this anterior aperture? Shape is piriform. Okay, piriform shape. You can see. Everybody can see that. So it is piriform in shape. It's wider below, and then there is apex above. And through this, when you see carefully, you will see that there is a nasal septum. Okay, so we have two nasal cavities, right and left. Okay, the boundaries of the anterior nasal aperture are nasal bones above and maxilla below. Shape is piriform. Okay, when you see it in a lateral profile like this, you will see that anterior part of the nose is missing. Okay, this part of the nose is missing. Can you see that? This is the part which is made up by cartilage and fibrofatty tissue. Similarly, this part of the nasal septum is also missing because it is made by cartilage. Okay, so this is the anterior nasal aperture, which is also known. Each the aperture is divided into two by nasal septum. So we have got two nasal cavities, right nasal cavity and left. And each opening of the nasal cavity is known as anterior nares. When you turn the model this way and look at the norma nasalis, you will find that here you are having the posterior nasal aperture. Can you see this? This is the posterior nasal aperture. Can you see this? Posterior nasal apertures are known as choanae. Choanae for two, choana for single. Okay? So, anterior nasal apertures, posterior nasal apertures, then each nasal cavity is having a floor, roof, lateral wall and the medial wall. Okay? Now, when you see carefully, as I can see from here, the lateral wall is having a shelf below, then above, three shelves. These are your concha, inferior concha, middle concha and superior concha. Okay? Clear? So you have got these skulls, about 5 in number in the skull. You will see anterior nasal aperture, posterior nasal aperture, nasal septum, two nasal cavities and three concha and the meaty.